Have you ever wondered whether the man you're with is the right one for you? To answer that question, you need to know exactly what is it you're looking for in a man. Do you have a list of requirements, or do you just let your heart do the speaking? Whatever your case may be, today I'm going to share with you 5 essential things that you need to know and do, and these things will help you determine whether the man you're with is the right one for you. I am Emmanuel Smart. Welcome. If this is your first time to this channel, I make videos about relationship. If that sounds like your cup of tea, do not be a stranger. Join the conversation in the comment section below. Now, let's get into the video. The first thing that you need to do when it comes to determining whether this man is the right one for you is ask yourself this question: why do I love him? You see, guys, love is such a powerful feeling that can mean different things to different people. What does love mean to you? Is love all about care, attention, intimacy, spending quality time together, sacrifices, words of affirmation? Whatever the definition may be, you need to find one that resonates best with you. And if your partner is supplying those elements that resonate with your definition, that could be the reason why you love him. But I must say this to you: finding out the reason why you love a man is a crucial step in determining whether he's the right man for you. Now that you've figured out the reasons why you love this man, write them down or memorize them. Also, it becomes imperative at this point that you ask another crucial question, and that is, why does this man love me? Who's best to ask this question than the man you're in love with? Here's what you need to do. Go to him and ask him a simple question, but before you do, request that he's completely honest with you. Ask your man, why do you love me? Pay close attention to his response. It is very important that you listen to him, because his definition of love and your definition of love needs to align, or there's a chance that they can be different. Now, here's why this is important. Sometimes people are in love, but they want different things from the relationship. They expect different outcome. They have different expectations. Now, this is very important. Also, there's a great chance that just because you and someone is in love, it doesn't mean that the person is right for you. The next thing to do at this point is ask another crucial question: do our values align? Let me explain. You see, when you fall in love newly, you are in what is called the honeymoon phase. So at that moment, you're not thinking about values, you're not thinking about a lot of things. The honeymoon phase is a necessary and an unavoidable distractions. Now, when this phase phases out, you start to see your man in the truest light possible. So ask yourself this question: do we share similar values? Does he believe in God? Is he family oriented? Does he believe in quality time? It is very important that you understand these values and how important they are to you and your partner. The truth of the matter is, relationships that share opposing values suffer gravely. There's going to be a lot of argument, a lot of conflict, a lot of disagreement, a lot of insult to a certain degree. Now, I know that people say that opposite attracts, but in this instance, it is not a good attraction. So, if you find a man that shares some core values, some similar values with you, that is an indication that he's the right man for you. But if you have someone that believes completely in some things that you don't believe in, it could also serve as an indication that this is not the right man for you. Another important question that you need to ask yourself is this love or is this infatuation? The difference between the two is key. You remember earlier on in the video where I asked what definition of love resonated with you the most? Now I need you to think about that definition while I explain what infatuation is. Infatuation is a state wherein a person is carried away by an unreasoned passion, often driven by strong emotional feelings towards another person. Here's how I want you to look at it. If you have a man and all he offers or all he gives to you is an intense period of sex that is short-lived and repeated in multiple circles, that is an indication that he's not the right man for you. Let's look at it this way again. If a man is not willing to give you more, because by the very definition of love, which encompasses a lot that has to do with sacrifices, emotional connection, and many more, and then that man is not willing to give that to you, he's probably, let's say, not the man for you. And the final question that you need to ask yourself is this man willing to go the extra mile for me? You see, guys, one of the saddest things that can happen to a woman is for her to realize that she is in love with a man that was never in love with her. Or better still, for her to realize that the man that she loves sees her less than the way she sees him. I will encourage every woman out there to love and give your all, pour in your heart, do whatever is required to make sure that the relationship works. But at the same time, if your sacrifices, if your love, if all that you give is not being reciprocated, this is a strong sign to tell you that this man is not the one for you. In summation, I want you to use these 5 pieces of question as a determining factor in figuring out whether the man you're with is the right man for you. You see, guys, love is very tricky. Love is very interesting. Sometimes you never know what is going to happen. And sometimes your perfect man could be a perfect disguise. So be wise, use your brain. I know love is all about emotion, but try to be logical and figure out that the person you're with is not wasting your time, but is someone that you can build a future with. At this moment, I'm going to pause, and I want to encourage you that we should continue this conversation in the comment section below. So tell me your story, tell me what you agree with, tell me what you disagree with, tell me your situation, and I'll be more than happy to read and share experience or shared solutions with you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with friends and family if you think it is of value. I'll see you in the next video.